Just a minute. Where are you going? Just a minute. Now you come to take your realization, not to listen to my lecture only. Did you? Please. I have already told you that you are beautiful people. Very beautiful. But you must have respect for yourself. You have to love yourself and understand that you have to get your realization. You have to. It's very important. The most important thing for you is not to get a lottery, but to get your self-realization. This is like some Sahajogis who go on falling down. All right. Now again, I have to request you to take out your shoes. I hope you don't mind. So that you are in contact with the Mother Earth. Those who are sitting on the chair, please take out your shoes. Now, as you know, there are two powers within us. Please keep both your feet apart from each other. Come forward. Just have, as I said, respect for yourself. You should not suffer from any inferiority complex. So, before we start, I'll have to tell you that there are three conditions which are very simple, logically. The first one is that you should not feel guilty at all about anything. As in the Catholic religion, you have to confess. You don't have to confess anything to me. I know you very well. So, now, you should have a very pleasant attitude towards yourself, of not anger or of guilt. If you feel guilty, then this center here on the left-hand side gets into trouble, and you get spondylitis, you might get angina, you might get lethargic organs. But guilt is a myth, because when you committed a mistake, you should have faced it and finished with it. You cannot carry it all your life. I know one gentleman who once used spoon and fork in a different way, and all the time he used to tell me, I felt very guilty in England because I didn't know how to use spoon and fork. Can you imagine? All this nonsensical thing which are of no importance. Anything you have done at this moment here is forgiven, because this divine power is the ocean of forgiveness. It's forgiven. So please forgive yourself, and please don't feel guilty. This center, if it is out of order, how will poor Kundalini push through? Now, the second important thing is that you have to forgive everyone. Not to think about whom you have to forgive. Now, some people say it's very difficult, Mother, it's too much for us. What is it? Whether you forgive or you don't forgive, what do? Nothing. But if you forgive, at least you don't play into wrong hands. All your life you have tortured yourself by not forgiving. So now at this moment, you must forgive. Forgive from your heart. Everyone, in general, not to think even about them. Third one again, I have to tell you that you have to take out your shoes. Some people have objection for this also. That mother asks us to take out our shoes. I didn't say take out your crown, I said take out your shoes. There's nothing so great. So, be in a very pleasant mood to have this ascent into the kingdom of the God. You have never felt this all-pervading power of divine love, which is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost, as they say. And even in the scriptures written by Adi Shankaracharya described, Salilam, Salilam. He calls it Saundarya Lahari. He calls it the waves of beauty. But he describes them at Salilam, Salilam meaning cool and cool. But it's not very cool also. It is very nourishing and extremely soothing feeling that you get when you get connection. So, for that, you have to have these three conditions I have told you. Now, both the feet have to be apart from each other because these are two powers, left and right. And the left and right powers, because there are two powers, keep your feet separately. So your left side problems and right side problems can be taken away by the Mother Earth. That's all. You have to do nothing more. Now, please put both your hands like this towards me. Now, these are the fingers, and here the sixth and the seventh point, which are our seven centers on the left hand side, in the same way we have on the right hand side. Left hand side, we can say left side looks after our emotional side, and the right side our mental activity and our physical activity. You put your both the hands like this. Now, you have to close your eyes and please don't open them till I tell you. But before that, I will show you. Before that, I will show you how you have to place your right hand, which is for action, and the left hand like this towards me. With this right hand, you have to put them on different centers, nourishing your own centers. Maybe many must be already feeling the cool breeze in that, many must be. But still, you do it, it will be better. So now, we'll show you. First, you have to put your right hand on the heart. In the heart resides the spirit. If you become the spirit, you become your own master, your own guide, because you get the light of the spirit and you know what it is. Then you put your right hand, the upper portion of your abdomen, on the left hand side. This is the center of your master. This you will learn much more when you will come to the centers, they'll explain to you much better. Now, take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Now, this is the center. You hold it. This is the center which is surprisingly is for the pure divine knowledge. Now you take your hand upward onto the left hand side of your abdomen on the upper part. Now, take this right hand on your heart. Now you put your right hand in the corner of your head, neck and your shoulder. Now turn your head to your right. This is the center I've already told you. when it goes into jeopardy, you get diseases. So, this is the center when you feel guilty, it goes into trouble. Now, take your right hand on top of your forehead across and put down your head as far as possible. This is the center for forgiving others without thinking about them in general. Now, take the right hand on the back side of your head and push back your head as far as possible. This is the center where you have to ask forgiveness from the divine power for your own satisfaction. Now, stretch your palm fully. Stretch your palm fully. And put the center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone. Don't worry about your hairdress. Please put the hand nicely pressing. So you push back your fingers. So there's a good pressure on your fontanelle bone area. Now this you have to move slowly 7 times clockwise. Bend your head, please. You can take out your spectacles if you like and bend your head and move your hand slowly clockwise 7 times. That's all. Now you have to close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Now put your right hand on top of your hand and left hand towards me and both the feet apart from each
حالا
other.
دست راستتان را روی قلبتان بگذارید و دست چپ را به سمت من بگیرید و پاها را جدا از هم قرار دهید.
Here you have to ask me a very fundamental question about yourself.
باید یک سوال اساسی را
You
از
have to
من راجع
ask
به
me
خودتان
3
بپرسید.
times in your heart. You
باید
can call
3
me
بار
mother, you
درون
can call me
قلبتان
Shri
بپرسید.
Mataji. Mother, am I the spirit?
می توانید
Ask this
مرا
question
مادر یا
3
شیرین
times.
ماتجی صدا کنید. مادر، آیا من روح هستم؟
In your heart, not loudly.
این سوال را 3 بار بپرسید. درون قلبتان بگویید، نه بلند.
Now, I've told you that if you become the spirit, you become your own master. So please take your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left
به
hand
شما
side.
گفتم که اگر روحتان شوید استاد خودتان خواهید شد. پس دستتان را بر قسمت
Here,
بالایی شکمتان در سمت چپ قرار دهید.
you have to ask another fundamental question.
اینجا یک سوال
3
مهم
times.
و اساسی دیگر
Mother,
بپرسید.
am I my own master?
3 بار بگویید مادر، آیا من استاد خودم هستم؟
I have to tell you that I cannot force self-realization on you. You have to ask for it.
باید بگویم که من نمیتوانم
So now
خودآگاهی را به شما
we
تحمیل
take our
کنم.
right
شما
hand
باید آن
in
را
the
درخواست
low
کنید.
portion of our abdomen
حالا دست راست را بر قسمت پایین شکم سمت چپ بگذارید.
and here you have to ask for
اینجا
pure
باید دانش
divine
پاک الهی را درخواست کنید.
knowledge.
پس به
So
تعداد
ask
گلبرگ
6
های این
times
چاکرا
because
که
this
6
center
عدد
has
است
got
6
6
بار
petals.
بپرسید.
Mother, please give me pure divine
مادر
knowledge.
لطفاً دانش پاک الهی را به من بدهید.
Humbly you must ask, not demanding, but humbly.
باید این را با تواضع درخواست کنید، نه به صورت طلبکارانه، بلکه با فروتنی این را بخواهید.
Now, raise your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand
دست
side.
راست را بالا بیاورید و بالای شکم سمت چپ قرار دهید.
As soon as you asked the pure divine knowledge, the Kundalini has started rising, and we have to
به
open
محض
these
اینکه این دانش
centers
پاک الهی را درخواست می‌کنید،
by
کندالینی بالا
our
می‌آید و ما باید این مراکز را با
self-confidence.
اعتماد به نفس خودمان باز کنیم.
Here you have to say with full self-confidence 10 times, Mother, I am my own master.
اینجا 10
Say it
مرتبه
10
با
times,
اعتماد به
please.
نفس بگویید مادر، من استاد خودم هستم.
Which is a fact, which you will be. But you have to show your
که این یک واقعیت
readiness.
است و این چیزی است که خواهید بود، ولی شما باید آمادگی خودم کنید.
I have already told you that you have to become the spirit. Because you are not this body, this mind, these emotions, this intelligence, these conditionings
به شما
or
گفته
this
بودم
ego.
که باید روح خود
But
شوید،
you
زیرا
are
شما این
a
بدن،
pure
ذهن،
spirit.
احساسات،
So
هوش، قید و
raise your right
شرطها،
hand
منیت یا
on top
غرور
of
ایگو
your
نیستید.
heart now and say it 12 times with full confidence, Mother, I am the pure spirit.
بلکه روح پاک خود هستید. بنابراین دستتان را تا روی قلبتان بالا بیاورید و 12 بار با اعتماد به نفس کامل بگویید مادر، من روح پاک خودم هستم.
This all-pervading power
این انرژی
is
همه
the
جا
ocean
حاضر،
of knowledge.
اقیانوسی از دانش و عشق و
It's
مهربانی
the
و رحمت
ocean of
است.
compassion and love, of bliss. But above all, it is the ocean of
ولی
forgiveness.
بالاتر از همه
So
اقیانوسی از
please
بخشش است.
forgive yourself. Whatever you have done in the past can
پس
be
لطفا
easily
خودتان را
dissolved by
ببخشید.
the
هر
power
کاری که در گذشته
of
کرده
this
اید به راحتی به
ocean of
وسیله قدرت این
forgiveness.
اقیانوس
So
بخشش
please raise
پاک
your hand
می‌گردد.
on the left hand side of your shoulder, on the corner of your neck and the
پس
shoulder,
دست راست
and
را
turn
روی
your
شانه
head to
چپ
your right.
در گوشه بین شانه و گردن قرار دهید و سرتان را به سمت راست بچرخانید.
Here, you have to forgive yourself, and so you have to say, Mother, I am not guilty at all 16 times.
اینجا
Mother,
باید
I
خودتان
am
را
not
ببخشید
guilty
و
at all
باید
16
16
times.
مرتبه بگویید مادر، من به
With
هیچ وجه گناهکار
self-confidence you have to
نیستم.
say that. Please say it. I feel again and again whenever we have programs here that this center is very badly affected in people, that they feel guilty.
بارها و بارها در برنامه‌های عمومی دیدم که در این مرکز مردم احساس گناه دارند.
I have already told you that whether you forgive or you don't forgive, you don't do anything.
به شما گفتم که
But
اگر
by not
ببخشید یا
forgiving,
نبخشید کاری
you play
نمی‌کنید.
into wrong hands. So, what's the use of torturing your life with this myth?
ولی با نبخشیدن به گمراهی
So now
کشیده می‌شوید.
please
پس فایده
place your
اذیت و آزار
right hand
زندگیتان با این
on
توهم چیست؟
top of your head and put down your head.
پس حالا دست راستتان را روی پیشانی بگذارید و سرتان را پایین بیاورید.
Not head on top, but we can say on top of your forehead. On top of your foot. And now put down your head. Here you have to say from your heart, not how many times. I forgive everyone in general. Say it from your heart.
اینجا
Not how
باید
many
از درون
times.
قلبتان بگویید، نه چندین بار. من همه را
You'll
میبخشم.
feel much
از
lighter.
درون قلبتان
Say it
بگویید.
from your
تعداد
heart,
مهم
please.
نیست. احساس سبکی بیشتری خواهید کرد. لطفاً از درون قلبتان
Now for
بگویید.
your own satisfaction, you have to ask forgiveness from the
حالا برای
divine
رضایت
power.
خودتان باید از خداوند
Not feeling
طلب بخشش
guilty,
کنید.
not counting your mistakes. So now please take your right hand to the back side of your head and push back your head as far as possible.
احساس گناه
And
نکنید و
here we
گناهان
have to
خود را
say,
نشمرید. دست راستتان را پشت سر بگذارید و تا جایی که ممکن است
O
سرتان را
divine
به عقب
power,
برگردانید.
if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me.
و
Now this
بگویید
also you have to
خدایا
say
اگر
from
دانسته
your
یا
heart,
ندانسته
not
هر کار اشتباهی انجام
counting how
دادم
many
لطفا
times.
مرا ببخش.
O divine power, if I have done anything wrong, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive
این
me.
را از قلبتان بگویید. تعداد مهم نیست. خدایا اگر هر کار اشتباهی کردم دانسته یا ندانسته لطفا مرا ببخش.
Now the last center is very important. You have to stretch your palm fully and put the center of your palm on top of the
مرکز
fontanel
آخر بسیار
bone.
مهم است. کف دست راست خود را کاملا باز کنید و مرکز
Now
کف
please
دستتان را روی ملاج سرتان بگذارید.
understand that there has to be pressure on this fontanel bone area, which was a soft bone in your childhood.
حالا
Now
لطفا
push
متوجه
back your
باشید که بر
fingers.
روی
So there
ملاج
is a
سر باید
nice
فشار
pressure
وارد کنید. این
on this
قسمت در
area.
زمان
And
کودکی
now
شما
put
نرم
down
بود.
your head.
انگشتانتان را کاملا به
Here
عقب
again
بدهید
I
تا
have to say,
فشار کافی به وجود
I
بیاید
cannot
و حالا
force
سرتان را خم
self-realization
کنید.
on you.
اینجا
You
دوباره
have to
میگویم که
ask
من
for it.
نمیتوانم
So
خودآگاهی را
now
به شما
please
تحمیل
put down
کنم.
your head
باید برای
and
آن درخواست کنید. پس لطفا
move your
سرتان را خم
scalp,
کنید و
not your
پوست
hand so
سرتان را
much as the
بچرخانید.
scalp.
دستتان را نه، بلکه پوست سرتان را بچرخانید.
7 times saying, Mother, please give me self-realization.
7 بار بگویید مادر لطفا خودآگاهی به من بده.
Now, please take down your hands slowly and
حالا لطفا
open your
دستانتان
eyes
را به آرامی پایین
very slowly.
بیاورید و چشمان خود را به آرامی بگشایید. می توانید
You can
عینک
wear your
هایتان را به چشم
spectacles.
بزنید.
Put both the hands towards me, little higher, little higher.
دستانتان را کمی بالاتر به سمت من بگیرید.
Now please put the right hand towards me like this, and with the left hand you can see if there is
حالا
a
دست
cool
راستتان را به سمت من بگیرید و با
or a
دست چپ می
hot
توانید ببینید
breeze
که آیا
coming
یک
out
نسیم
of your
خنک
head.
یا گرم از بالای
Now
سرتان
don't
خارج می
doubt
شود.
because there's no air conditioner in your head.
شک
So
نکنید
just see
زیرا در
if
شما
there's
دستگاه
a
تهویه وجود
cool
ندارد.
bend your head or a hot breeze like thing is coming.
سرتان را خم کنید و ببینید آیا یک نسیم خنک یا گرم وجود دارد.
Some people get it very far, some people get it nearby, but don't touch
بعضی
your head.
آنها را
Keep away
بالاتر و
from
بعضی
it.
پایینتر احساس
Now,
می کنند. ولی دستتان را به سر
please
نچسبانید.
please put the left hand towards me. Now, put down your head again and see with the right hand if there's a cool or a
حالا
hot
دست چپ را به
breeze
سمت
like
من بگیرید.
vibrations are
سرتان را
coming
خم کرده
out
و
of
با دست
your
راست
own
ببینید
fontanelle
آیا
bone
از
area.
منطقه ملاج سر
Now, it is
نسیم
hot
خنک
because
یا ارتعاشی از
either you have
سرتان
not
خارج می
forgiven
شود.
yourself or you have not forgiven others. So please do it now.
این نسیم گرم است زیرا یا خودتان
Immediately
را
it will
نبخشیده
become
اید و
cooler.
یا دیگران را نبخشیده اید. پس حالا این کار را بکنید.
Start. Now, again with the right hand again.
بلافاصله خنک‌تر می‌گردد. دوباره با دست راست انجام دهید.
See for yourself.
خودتان ببینید.
You can move your hand.
می توانید دستتان را حرکت دهید.
Now please put both your hands towards the sky
حالا
and push back
دستانتان را
your
به
head.
سمت آسمان بگیرید و سرتان را به عقب خم کنید.
Here you have to ask another question. Any one of these three questions, you have to ask one question 3 times in your heart.
اینجا سوالی را باید
Please
بپرسید.
ask.
از بین این 3 سوال یکی را 3 مرتبه تکرار کنید.
Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost?
مادر، آیا این نسیم خنک روح القدس
Second,
است؟
Mother, is this the all-pervading power of divine love?
مادر،
Which is
آیا
Ruh?
این نیروی همه جا حاضر
Or
خداوند یا
Mother, is
همان
this the
روح است؟
Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these questions 3 times.
مادر، آیا این پرامچایتانیا است؟ هر کدام را 3 مرتبه بپرسید.
Now, please bring down your hands.
حالا دستانتان را پایین بیاورید.
Again, put both the hands towards me.
دوباره دستانتان را به سمت من بگیرید.
Can you watch me without thinking?
می توانید بدون فکر به من نگاه
Without
کنید؟
thinking, can you watch? Because your attention reaches beyond your mind
بدون فکر می توانید بنگرید، زیرا توجه شما ماورای افکارتان
into
است
thoughtless awareness.
و در آگاهی بدون فکر است.
Some are feeling here, they should move it upward like that. Some are
بعضی در
feeling
پشت دست
from
احساس
down
می
below.
کنند. آن را اینگونه روی دست بیاورید.
All those who have felt cool or hot breeze on their fontanelle, through their fontanelle bone area, or
حالا همه
on their
آنهایی که
fingers,
نسیم خنک یا گرم را
fingertips,
بالای سر یا
or
روی
the
دست
palm,
یا
please
انگشتانتان
raise
حس
both
نموده
your
اید،
hands.
لطفاً دستانتان را بالا بگیرید.
All of you have got it.
همه شما آن را
So
گرفتید.
great.
بسیار عالی است.
May
رحمت
God bless
خداوند
you.
شامل حال شما باد.
May God bless England. So it's done. For about 5 minutes, we should have one bhajan written by a great poet in Maharashtra. He too lived there about the 16th century, and in the villages people have been singing this, but they don't know what it is. It is said that, "Oh mother, give me the yoga." Jogwa means the yoga. And I have done all my cleansing. I'm just ready for it. So you give it to me. And they all sing there, but they don't know what they are singing. This is the problem. So one song, if you don't mind, we can have, and you can clap. It will help you to emit more vibrations. You have to promise me that after this, you are not going to be just sprouted seeds, but you are going to grow into big trees. Thank you.